What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a user requested review of the top 10 knives under $100. This is going to be an updated video as of January 27th, almost February of 2020. Most of the skins that I listed in my previous video are raised in price or sold out, so I'm going to further update the video as of your request. Starting off the first one, number one, the cheapest knife on Bitskins, $50.50, Navaja knife, Boreal Forest. If you want a knife that is pretty simple, pretty cool animation flip, got a classic camo on it, this one's yours. $50.50, not even a bad looking knife for the cheapest one out there. At least it's not safari mesh. Moving on to the number 9 spot, the gut knife Scorched. This skin looks pretty sweet. It's a pretty rare gut knife, honestly. There have been, on Bitskins right now, there's only 3 of them, so that's saying something. It's on sale for $55.95. This is a field tested variant. The suggested price for this is $71 if you want it. Pick it up fast while it's on sale. Nothing much else to say. Looks pretty cool. I personally like this knife. Gut knives are going to be a pretty common thing here if you didn't tell from the last video. Moving on though to the number 8 spot, we have the Falchi Knife Rust Coat. Personally, I love the Falchi knife. It's one of my favorite knives out there, and especially since you can get a pretty sweet Falchi knife for this one is $61. So that's a pretty steep, pretty good deal, and you can get a rare animation for it. This is in the battle scarred variant, so you can see the under part of the knife showing just a little bit. Personally, this is a great find. I would pick this up if I didn't want to buy a full price video game and I wanted a knife. This is my go-to knife right here, right now. Moving on to the number 7 spot here, we have got the Bowie knife Scorched. This is also in the battle scarred variant here. Personally, looks like a little bit of muds on it, but if you want a Bowie knife and then you want the cheapest possible Bowie knife, $68 is your best bet here. Huge blade if you want to flex on some people like that. Nothing much to say about the Bowie knife. The blade is super shiny and just like looks a little like someone dropped it in the water or something. But wears 0.6 on Bitskins, listed for $68 even. This is a good investment if you want to take it. Bowie knives are on the rise, so other than that, great knife, great price. Go pick it up. Moving on, next up we have the Navaja knife Crimson Web here. Let me just check the price on this one. This one is going to be $77 field tested. Personally, nothing wrong with the Crimson Web. This is like Spider-Man. You got a pretty decent web on this one actually. Shiny blade. Not much to say. This is a field tested variant. Like I said, another awesome flip animation, especially since it's Crimson Web. Not a lot of people have this kind of a knife. And it looks really clean to be $77. This is a super sweet knife. Go pick it up if you have a budget of $77, maybe $80. Highly recommend the Navaja knife Crimson Web. Moving on, let me just check my list here. All right, so next up we have the Gut Knife Freehand, factory new, of course. They have older variants like field tested, well worn stuff, but we're going factory new. We're going balls to the walls. You can pick up a factory new Gut Knife Freehand for a small price of $83. I chose this one to be on the list because it's a very uncommon knife. The gut knife also has a lot of blade to show, so you can see a lot of the pattern, as well as the fact that it's factory new. So, you know, the wear rating of 0.05, there's not many scuffs on it as well. But yeah, nothing much to say. I had a gut knife freehand for a small amount of time before it got scammed. Different story. And I loved it. It was an awesome knife. It was shiny and all that fun stuff. Moving on, of course. Next up, we have a knife from the new Shattered Web collection. I made a mistake in my last video. There wasn't one. But in this one, there is. This is the the Nomad Knife Safari Mesh. This is in the minimal wear condition, wearing of 0.14. And if you want a Shattered Web knife, Safari Mesh actually goes really well with this since it's like a hunting knife, or a pretty decent knife as well. Has an awesome animation when you open it. You You can get one for $89 on Bitskins right now. Pick it up if you want a new knife and it looks pretty awesome. Pick one up. Shattered Web Collection. Moving on to the top 3 knives here, folks. Let me just double check my list real quick. All right. Next knife we have up on the list, a returning competitor from the previous video. Might have gone up a little bit, but number 3, the Falchi Knife Crimson Web. Personally, I love the Falchi Knife. I love that this is a well-worn variant, so you can see the blade on it. Oh man, it's just a sweet looking knife. Personally, wears 0.38. Got a pretty decent web on this one on both sides as well. Got the center of the web on the blade right there. This is an awesome knife if you want. Bright red. Nobody has this. Overall, just a great looking skin, great looking knife. There's also a rare animation where you can bounce it on your hand, so that is also a positive. But Falchi Knife Crimson Web, pick yours up. I would if I could. These next 2 are very close, so don't judge me if you have a preference of one or the other. And last video there was a marble fade for 100. Unfortunately, this one, no marble fade. But we will stay with the gut knife variation. We're gonna go with the gut knife lore. This is battle scarred, but nonetheless, $93 for a gut knife lore. This one is on sale, 22% off. Its suggested price is $118, so go pick one up. What to say about this one? You got a nice green handle resembling the dragon lore, of course. Get the nice Norse patterns on the blade here, and that is intact. So this is a very rare skin. This is relatively new, 0.54 on the rating right there. But $93 if you want a gut knife lore. Highly recommend. These skins are awesome looking. They look great in light as well. I'm not doing it justice here at all because I don't have them. But lastly, and not least, it's going to be a pretty debated knife, but Bayonet Forest DD-PAT or DD-PAT. $97 Bayonet Forest DD-PAT. Personally, I chose this because my dream skin has always been the Bayonet. And to see one that's under $100, come on, that's a dream come true. You flip it on the back of your hand, and you catch it as the animation. This one, DD-PAT, looks great. This is one of the best of the 3 cheapest of the Safari Mesh, and the other 2. Personally, but since this is field tested, you can see the blade on it as well. Get the nice digital camo on it. Not much to say. It's a Bowie knife. It's a Bowie knife. Like, come on. Not a Bowie knife. Excuse me. That's a bayonet. It's a bayonet. Come on. This skin, just having a bayonet, you're like an icon. So, wear 0.18 and it is still field tested. This is basically minimal wear. So, grab it. $97 on sale. 24% off. Suggested price $128. Pick it up while you can on Bitskins. This is number 1 here. And yeah, nothing else much to say. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you want me to keep pursuing these videos. If you keep leaving comments, I'll keep making more. Yeah, and feel free to leave a comment down below. Feel free to subscribe. I will leave Bitskins linked in the description so you can look at all these knives yourself. Feel free to slide me any skins your way that you're not using, that you despise, or that you want to donate. You know, just if you like my work and you like what I'm doing, if you want me to continue, just shoot me a skin. You know, I love the gesture. And yeah, other than that, I will leave you a very, very nice comment in your Steam description. And I'm not gonna continue. This is bribery, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully you want to see more. And other than that, hopefully everyone has a fantastic day. I will see you in the next video.